So last night Call of Duty dropped the roadmap for Season 2, and guys, it's not looking good.
It's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good.
So for the multiplayer side of Modern Warfare 2, Season 2 is bringing 4 new maps with the launch. Now the definition of new: produced, introduced or discovered recently, or now for the first time, not existing before. Now I get it doesn't say anywhere on the roadmap that these maps are new, but with the launch of a new season, you expect new content. Now none of the maps launching in Season 2 are new. 2 new battle maps, well, who knows what battle maps are for, so they can get ignored straight away. For the 6v6 side of things, and this is where it gets comical, they are bringing back a remastered version of Dome from Modern Warfare 3. That's fine, we'll take it, it's a good map. And then the Valderus Museum. Shiny new map? Wrong. This map was in the beta, they had to remove it from the launch of the game due to issues with the map, still some speculation, but this map was in the beta, all of a sudden it disappeared, and now they've bundled it back up alongside a remastered map, and then just shoved it out as new content in the launch of Season 2. Now for a split second, if you just ignore Warzone and DMZ and count that as a separate game, which I think it should be counted as, what are you getting in Season 2 for Modern Warfare 2? 2 battle maps that no one cares about, a remastered map from 10 years ago, and a map that most people have already played anyway in the beta. Now alongside that, with the launch of Season 2, we're getting 6 new game modes. Now let me rephrase that, 6 game modes are being reintroduced. Now some of these game modes I would describe as party modes, you know, the ones where it's more fun to play as a party, like Infected, but there is nothing new in these game modes, nothing new, we've seen them all before. And okay, fine, it's good news. Infected is really fun, especially if you're playing with the homies. Gun game, One in the Chamber, they're classics. Grind was super fun in Modern Warfare 2019. I don't have a problem with these game modes. I have a problem with the fact that they are not in the $70 game at launch. Why are they not there? Why are they gatekeeping game modes at the launch of a game and then bringing them back in later seasons and expecting a pat on the back for doing so? They certainly can't get away with removing expected content. That's the keyword there, expected content. Infected should be in the launch of a game. Grind was popular in Modern Warfare 2019. They should have had that in the launch of this game. One in the Chamber should have been in launch. 3 of these new game modes they're claiming new are not coming at the launch of Season 2. One in the Chamber's coming in the middle of the season, probably with Season 2 reloaded. That's still 4 or 5 weeks away from the launch of Season 2. And of course the one thing that they mentioned in their blog last week, which isn't on the poster, of course the return of hardcore mode is coming. They're doing away with tier 1 and they're bringing back the fan favorite hardcore. Again, the same question can be raised here. Why wasn't this in the game at launch? They tried to make it better, they failed, now they're bringing it back. And there's a bit of a theme going on in this video, guys. Speaking of things that should have been in the game at launch, ranked play. I mean, I will believe it when I see it actually there on the screen, but they're saying ranked play is coming in the launch of Season 2. But they said it was coming in Season 1, but it never showed up. Along with, well, that pretty lackluster content, we will be getting 5 new weapons, an assault rifle, a shotgun, a marksman rifle, and then of course our more fun weapons, the crossbow, and a pair of katana swords. And of course, as you expect, they're bringing new stuff to the store, brand new operator with the launch of Season 2, that's going to be the Ronin operator that you see on the cover art as well. Now time for the Warzone side of things, and this is where most of the big news is coming, so this section will be a little bit less ranty and a little bit more informative. So of course we're seeing the introduction of the new Ashika Island Resurgence map. Ashika Island is coming in at roughly 30% bigger than Rebirth Island, so hopefully it's going to open up that pace of Warzone a little bit and give us still a decently sized map. Now, alongside a new small Warzone map, there are a couple of changes coming to Warzone. The 1v1 Gulag will be returning. Loot will now pop out of eliminated players, a little bit like what we saw in Warzone 1 and in Fortnite. None of this going through a backpack anymore. 3-plate vests will no longer be a thing. All players will start with 3-plate vests on. You just have to find the plates yourself. They are increasing the movement speed while plating and giving you the ability to bash doors open whilst you're plating. So hopefully that will allow us to get around some of the sticky situations we find ourselves in. Redeploy drones. So this sounds good on the surface, on the poster it looks great. Redeploy drones coming in the season, probably Season 2 reloaded. Now until you actually read the blog, you notice that they're only coming to Ashika Island. So no redeploy balloons for Al Mazrah as of yet. And if you were going to pick a map where it's more needed, surely Al Mazrah is the option. Ashika Island is going to be much smaller, the pace is going to be faster, there's going to be resurgence. Surely you stick the redeploy drones on Al Mazrah. Surely that's a no-brainer, but it looks like they're just going to be on Ashika Island. New contracts, new public events, and a new vehicle. And finally, something that I do find quite interesting, they're introducing a mechanic called Restore Honor. Now this looks like it will be on Ashika Island only for the time being. Each downed player will drop a dog tag just like you do in Kill Confirmed. If yourself coming back or a squad mate picks this up, you'll be rewarded with a small amount of cash and a single UAV ping, which will reveal enemy locations and near supply boxes. Now it's not on the poster, but in the blog they do state that combat records will be returning with the launch of Season 2 for the Warzone side of things. Why were they not there at the launch of Warzone? It's been 2 months. Season 2 will also launch with a new public event called the Path of Ronin. These will have challenges over the next couple of weeks that we can complete in Warzone, and there's also a load of stuff, a stack of information coming for DMZ. I don't cover DMZ on the channel, I don't really get how it works, but I will leave a link in the comments for you guys if you do want to have a look at the blog post and see what they're doing to the DMZ side of things. And there we go guys, so it's not looking good on the multiplayer side of things. There's going to be some very annoyed players / customers. You got to put that in there, players and customers. These people have bought this game and this is the content they're getting. So Warzone looks okay, to be fair. The novelty of the new map will probably wear off pretty quick, let's be real. If you enjoyed this video guys, or you found it informative, let me know by dropping a like on it down below. We are on the road to 3,000 subscribers, so big love to anyone who leaves a like or a comment on the video. I really appreciate it. Thank you for staying tuned to the video. As always, feel free to subscribe to the channel for all of the latest Call of Duty news, tips and tricks, how-tos, class setups, and much more.